Yamaha presents the Whitetail Diaries, chronicling hunting adventures of the most plentiful and intelligent big game animal in North America. Join top whitetail hunters nationwide. Embark on the amazing adventure that is hunting the whitetail deer. Well, Yamaha is hosting several outdoors riders at the Whitetail Diaries Deer Camp and having a great time.
One of the best things about a little slice of heaven, so to speak, is the fact that we get to entertain a lot of folks from across the industry, first-time hunters, seasoned veterans alike, whoever it may be, friends and families. And you know, in this particular adventure that we've got coming up, Yamaha brought down riders from across North America. We've got folks from Canada to the United States. We've got seasoned veterans hunters to first time looking for the very first deer. We've got folks that are picking up bows for the first time, and we've got folks that have never hunted in Texas. So we've got a great mix of people coming in to spend about 10 days with us out at the ranch, and we're gonna be able to go out and field test some of the new Yamaha products, put some new products to test from other companies as well, and basically get out and experience and enjoy what we spend all year long working on, whether it's setting up new stands, working on food plots, whether it's doing game surveys, or whether it's just simply working around the camp itself. This is the time, these are the trips that really allow us to show off what we've worked on all year long.
There's no better experience in a Viking or in any vehicle really than to get your backside in that seat, either ride as a passenger or drive it or both. Probably one of the best demos you could ever do. You're out here on a ranch, you're hunting deer, and you're driving and riding a Viking.
Van Holmes from Yamaha Outdoors has just arrived at Deer Camp and is excited for what is ahead.
Man, I'm trying to keep my expectations just wide open at this point. I know that there's a lot of deer here in Southwest Texas. We're getting ready to head out the next 30 minutes. Sit on a little ground blind, see what happens. First morning we saw some does and some fawns come in, and we saw some small bucks come in, and we did see one big, pretty good shooter come in. We watched him for quite a bit, and he worked around a little ways and then kind of cruised on out. We thought maybe we'd give him a day and see if we couldn't find his big brother.
Van has sat several times in several stands and seen lots of great deer, but hasn't had a chance at a mature buck yet.
Weather just keeps getting worse. Rain's come down pretty good, but we're going back out. We're gonna see if anything's moving. If we can get a shot off loading up in the Viking, because it's super muddy. Should be interesting. The Viking really came in handy this afternoon. I always enjoy getting out and riding in the Vikings, and it was great having the Viking 6 out here so we could load in a bunch of different people, the guides, cameramen, the hunters, different people to go to different spots. But we wouldn't have been able to get out this evening without having the Vikings.
You never know what's going to happen out here. Heavy rain, 100-degree temperature, freezing. It's just always changing out here, and so you got to be able to adapt and overcome. Heavy rains out here render every truck basically useless. So the Vikings in this situation, just like we used when we're doing ranch work or working on anything else, we couldn't have done it without them.
Back to the hunt.
We ended up moving to the killing tree early this afternoon, and I can see why they call it the killing tree. We weren't in that spot for 2-3 minutes, and the deer started to move in. I happened to look kind of through the branches off to the left side, and I noticed something that looked quite a bit special. And that's when my heart really started beating. I started getting really excited. Gave us a pause for a second. And doe blows, and they just boogie. They didn't hesitate this time. They just got the heck out of there. This has been a great 3 days. Now I didn't get lucky enough to take a deer this time, but I got to spend some time with great people in camp. Whitetail Diaries has a heck of a camp here. This was a heck of a few days.
More fun from deer camp when the Whitetail Diaries returns. The Yamaha Whitetail Diaries is brought to you in part by Yamaha ATVs and side-by-sides, real world tough. Cabela's, it's in your nature. Garmin, the power of simple. Smith & Wesson, made in the USA since 1852.
The Yamaha Viking, and introducing the all-new Viking 6. The hardest working, most off-road capable side-by-sides in America. Built for the hardest working people on earth. You.
Fish on! Come on, get together.
Yeah, right.
Julie Golaski, Smith & Wesson Consumer Program Manager and World Champion Shooter.
Joe Zanetti, Smith & Wesson Finishing Specialist and lifelong hunter.
Jim Dalton, Smith & Wesson Master Gunsmith. I shoot competitively, and so does my son.
Our people, our products, our passion. Smith & Wesson.
What if there was a camera that went where you went and shot what you shot? An action camera so easy to use you can concentrate on your hunt, not the hunt for the record button. A camera that let you add dimensions to your video, like speed, altitude, or even your heart rate, just before you let it fly. Life, camera, action. The Verb Elite HD Action Camera from Garmin.
The Alaskan Series Cooler Packs by Arctic Ice. Specifically designed to keep your food and drinks cold all day long without having to use ice and end up with a soggy lunch. The Alaskan Series by Arctic Ice. Bitterly cold.
When you change the game, you make the rules. Introducing the all-new Stealth SS from 10 Point, the most compact crossbow we've ever created. 10 Point, there is no substitute.
Welcome back to the Yamaha Whitetail Diaries with Wade Middleton. Yamaha's hosting several outdoor writers and editors for a few days of camp life and hunting at the Whitetail Diaries Deer Camp.
We thought, what better way to showcase the Vikings than in their real-world environment, actually being used on a ranch during the course of a hunt. Get the editors into them, let them take them out, get to their stand, and well, in a lot of cases, it's their first deer hunt.
Brad Howe from ATV Rider magazine loves his job and the unique places it takes him.
Last week I was out racing in a GNCC race in Indiana. Now I'm joining up with Yamaha to test out their Vikings and hunting in Texas. It's a fun job. We end up going to a tree blind that they call Kill Tree for good reason, because there are so many things to shoot out there. It was just an ocean of doe and decent sized buck. See those two locked up.
Brad hunted again the next morning at the Killing Tree and had a chance at a big 10-pointer, but his nerves got the best of him.
Pretty calm person most of the time, so I didn't expect my heart to start pounding when I pulled the gun up. It's hard to describe. A little bummed out right now. I don't want to tell Steve Nessel anything. Let's just kill this footage, just pretend it didn't happen.
you know, that's one of those ones that he'll probably remember that deer for a long time. And then finally, as the wind began to switch and the rain set in, we made a call to go to the pipeline. The pipeline's an area where they had dug an industrial pipeline right through the middle of the property. It's about 1.5 miles from the camp here, and we got a pop-up set there. And as the time's kind of running out, this was a location that we thought would be perfect to get Brad into and to see what might show up.
Well, you know, we sat for a good four hours of nothing, then a bunch of doe started trickling in, and the sun started going down. I was giving up hope, and just before we lost sight, this nice 10-point rolled in. Then my heart started pounding, and the gun was up, and it was a good ending. It was a great way to finish. We waited just to let things settle down, and you know, we walked out, and my guide found it maybe in 2-3 minutes. Pointed right at the deer, and I'm like, ah, there it is! It was exciting.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, couldn't have come at a better time, huh? It made the whole 3 days of waking up at 4 a.m. and staying out, you know, in the rain just worth it. It was good.
It's a little bit of a trek, so we'll probably go get that bike because we're gonna have to carry this thing over there. Pretty heavy. Let's go.
Now, we're gonna get ready to move on to another hunt here this week because we've got a lot of them. But before we do, let's spend some time learning about Yamaha's new Wolverine.
Hi, I'm Steve Nessel. We're here today with the 2016 all-new Yamaha Wolverine side-by-side. The latest entry in Yamaha's side-by-side lineup, the Wolverine actually is a 2-seater vehicle. We have a 3-seater and a 6-seater already in the lineup. Wolverine loves to play. It's a compact vehicle, a little shorter, a little more narrow. You can see it tapers in the front end. Primary difference, seating for 2. This compact, comfortable cabin is confidence-inspiring. This vehicle will tackle the toughest, most rugged terrain, and it'll do so without really upsetting the people in the cabin. High back seats, got 3-point seat belts, you got a console, you got place for your hands, you got steering wheel, you got Yamaha technologies like 4-wheel drive to get you into that terrain and get you back. You've got our Ultramatic automatic transmission that has the toughest, most durable and reliable belt system in the industry. It just does not fail. You come out back, we've got 26-inch tires on the Wolverine and huge piggyback reservoir shocks that really, again, tackle that terrain, get you through it with relative ease. This thing will go places you wouldn't want to even think about taking your pickup truck. In the back cargo bed, again, it will work, won't work as hard as our Viking line, but it does work a little bit. You can put whatever you want in this cargo bed, it won't tilt. It's injected molded plastic for a reason. It's light, it tapers, it's compact, it's meant to get into those tight places, and then you can outfit it with some accessories straight from Yamaha. Accessory mount bar here in the cargo bed. You can put some gun scabbards on this. You can actually mount a spare tire to it. You can put a chainsaw holder on it. And then this cargo bed box is an example of something that slots right in. This thing comes right in, right out. And if you want the extra room, you can take it out and put the tailgate in its place. Accessories are available at the time. We even got a rear window. Make this thing into what you want. Take it into the most rugged, remote areas of the world, whether you're hunting game or you're just out for, you know, an all-day exploration with your family or your friend. The Wolverine is the real deal. Check it out for yourself at YamahaWolverine.com.
More fun from Deer Camp when the Whitetail Diaries returns.
If you'd like to keep up with the Yamaha Whitetail Diaries crew, see some of the behind-the-scenes action, as well as be eligible to win some of the prizes, such as the gear we use in the field, it's simple. Go to our Facebook page and give us a like, and one lucky person each year will join us in the field for a great hunt.
Experience high-vis, a brighter sight picture than standard sights, giving you an immediate, more successful shooting performance. High-vis lets you see a dramatic contrast between the target and the barrel for a more intuitive aim that delivers instant results. Our light pipes come in a variety of shapes, sizes, and colors, designed to be seen in a variety of conditions. With our broad line of sights, you'll see your marksmanship dramatically improve, bringing more fun and confidence into every shooting experience. Shoot more accurately. Enjoy the sport. Choose high-vis.
Heavy duty,
rugged, and designed for the big game hunter and angler. The Food Saver Game Saver Titanium Vacuum Sealer has the power and performance to seal in the freshness of your game and fish for up to 3 years, 5 times longer than standard storage methods. And with its extra-wide dual and repetitive sealing capabilities, that's a ton of big game savings. Tough tested and rated 4.8 out of 5 stars by outdoorsmen just like you. The Food Saver Titanium System. It's a true game changer.
Donadinti. That's what's cuts.
Sahit Watila.
Aha.
When I'm not hunting, I'm thinking about hunting. It's on my mind because it's in my blood. When the hunt calls, my TC Venture points the way. Accurate, reliable, proven. Until there's no more ground to cover and no more stories to tell. When you're a TC Venture hunter, the hunt never ends.
My secret weapon? EverCalm.
It's the first ever calming scent.
It's real smells from bedding areas.
To deer, that means safety.
EverCalm reassures even nervous deer,
which can help you get the shot.
I use EverCalm all season long.
Put it on your boots, your pants, and your decoy.
It's stick form, won't wash away or freeze.
EverCalm.
EverCalm. EverCalm.
EverCalm.
EverCalm.
EverCalm.
From the Family Deer Farm at Conquest Scents.
The Yamaha Whitetail Diaries is brought to you in part by Angle Coolers, performance marine coolers and freezers. Bradley Smoker, food smoking made easy. Conquest Scents, hunting scents and dog training scents. Do All Outdoors, innovative gear for the hunter and shooter. High-vis shooting systems, see what you've been missing.
Welcome back to Yamaha's Whitetail Diaries. We're getting ready to head back out into the field, but before we do, a quick tip on being prepared when you get ready to head out into the field. One thing we always do is make sure we have our gloves on, whether it's early in the morning or late in the evening or in the middle of the day when we're getting ready to jump onto our ATVs and our side-by-sides. We do that simply because we want to make sure we've got coverage on exposed skin when we're heading out into the field. So if while we're on the trail or heading to the stand, we're kicking up rocks or we run into some brush, we're not going to be cutting ourselves in those types of situations. So always make sure you've got your gloves on before you operate those ATVs or side-by-sides. Now, let's head back to the hunt.
Yamaha Outdoors is hosting various outdoor media riders at the Whitetail Diaries Deer Camp to field test the Viking and the Viking 6.
It's not uncommon for a lot of the companies that we work with to lean on our camp and others to be able to provide experiences, true-to-life experiences for people in the media out there to show their products. And that's primarily what this was. Whether we were out moving things around, whether we were out hauling to the stands or whether we were just navigating to go scout, I mean, that's what they were trying to impress upon us. This very diverse group, people from all the way from Canada to the East Coast to the West Coast that got together over a 10-day period to be able to not only experience some hunting, which we're passionate about, but to experience product in use and working full-time.
In our first group of editors, we had, we had the Fishers from Fishers ATV World in there. You know, Brian's he's a knowledgeable guy. He's hunted pretty much all his life. So, you know, coming to Texas was going to be new for him, though he's never hunted down here. So he was excited about that. We're excited to have him.
Brian is set up at the honey hole with his bow and ready to take a mature buck.
When we got in here, we didn't even get in our stools. And Jeff's tapped me on the shoulder. He said, there's 2 deer right here. Wade's still driving off with the Yamaha Viking 6, and we've got deer here. Next thing you know, it's like a deer farm. They're everywhere out here just milling around. Here he comes again. How old is he? 3.5. That is a beautiful deer. You know, there's a management program in place, and you got to respect that, because if not, you know, we would have shot that giant out there. But, you know, you got to let them go in order to get bigger and grow up and become, you know, better deer. And that deer just wasn't quite old enough, wasn't what we were looking for.
Not long after that young buck left, a great mature buck walked into range, and Brian was ready to draw back.
We smoked that deer, Reynolds. We're getting it done in Texas, son. Oh, man, that was awesome. Oh my gosh. My heart was going about 1,000 miles an hour.
Brian made a perfect shot on his buck, but a storm rolled in and made it impossible to track. And a few days later, Wade and the crew were able to recover Brian's buck.
The Yamaha Whitetail Diaries ranch is off the hook. Steve Nessel, my man, you invited me out here. We smoked that one. Wade, thanks to you and all your guys. This is fantastic. Best hunt I've ever been on, ever. Texas. Gotta love it. Everything's bigger in Texas, baby.
When the Whitetail Diaries returns, we get out in the field with a Canadian archer.
Stealth Cam. Trail cameras with features you demand. With the durability and performance you can count on. Built to withstand even the harshest conditions. Stealth Cam. Join the trail cam revolution.
Engle's got the original high-performance cooler and a whole lot more. Engel coolers, go with the original.
I've never shot a multicolored pig like that. It was just awesome. First pig with the crossbow. I am pumped and excited.
If you enjoy the outdoors, you're going to want to have a Bubba Blade by your side. Introducing the Bubba Blade Rhino, aka the stubby skinning knife.
Well, on this pig today, I used the Bubba Blade stubby, and I mean, that thing worked phenomenally.
We've shortened up the handle to 4 inches and put a razor-sharp 4-inch skinning blade on it to make the perfect skinning and gutting knife. You'll be able to work close in with ease. Like all Bubba Blades, the knife features our patented handle that gets sticky when wet, so it won't slip out of your hand while you're working. Combined with our razor-sharp skinning blade, you have one kick-ass knife. Go online at BubbaBlade.com to order your Bubba Blade today.
When it comes to racing big deer, Purina is the leader in deer nutrition research. Our Antler Max research and development team is committed to developing products that provide results in your deer management program with a difference you can see. If you're ready to take your deer operation to the next level, look no further than Purina's new and improved Antler Max premium deer feeds. You can find them at your local Purina retailer. Purina Antler Max Premium Deer Feed, a difference you can see.
Nikon's no-fault policy was created for those who continually push the envelope, travel the farthest, stay the longest, brave the most hostile elements. We do our best to deliver on our promise of a lifetime of performance. And we'll stand with you should accidents happen. Trust earned. Nikon.
Welcome back to the Yamaha Whitetail Diaries with Wade Middleton. The Yamaha media event is in full swing, and a couple of bucks have been taken so far. Lucas Cooney from ATV.com has traveled all the way from Canada to hunt for the very first time.
One of the unique aspects of this trip is old Lucas here from Canada has come down to join us, and I mean, this guy could shoot a bow. You know, he practices with some of the best archers out there. I mean, You know, he's wanting to go take and shoot 70 and 80 yards out there, which I didn't want any piece of because I had peeked out the window and watched him shoot real good. But he was really engaged in this trip. He wanted to learn more about deer behavior. He had never had the opportunity to hunt a whitetail. And ironically enough, going into this setup, you know, some big rubs started showing up on one of our sets there, which is what we call the middle field. And it's a food plot that we really work on a lot. You know, we're constantly managing that piece of dirt right there. We're plowing it up. We plant things at different times, but we also have a protein feeder that we keep going in that general area all year long, and we've got our typical Texas timer corn feeder nearby there as well. So we've got an area that's really maintained and managed for whitetail deer, so that there's going to be a lot of them come through here. We were pretty excited when we put, you know, Lucas out in the stand that he was going to be hunting at, that we were going to see something good.
It was a total new experience for me. I was a little antsy about it coming in. I've been practicing a lot with my bow, trying to make sure I'm going to make a good shot. First day we had a good chance. We sat in the morning, saw a ton of deer, a lot of does, a couple of small, or young I should say, kind of 8 points. And then it was looking more of the same in the afternoon hunt on the first day. Saw the same kind of group of deer, and then real late in the day, towards last light, this monster of a 10-point comes by. Jeff, who was my cameraman at the time, let me know he was a shooter, and then that's when I started to panic and hyperventilate a little bit. Unfortunately, I was lucky. He took a long time to get into any kind of shooting position. He was grouped around a bunch of does at first, so I couldn't take a shot there. Then he was sitting behind a tree for who knows how long. By the time he slowly wandered into position, I was calm enough to pull back and take a shot. It was a mix of kind of euphoria and relief that it was kind of over and that it went well. At least, again, I felt like it went great, and the results proved it. So it was I don't know, it was a great moment. Hey, thank you so much. I was just kind of, I don't know, I was just grateful. I was just grateful that we found him. I was grateful that it went quick, that it was an ethical shot. That's kind of what I was hoping on more than anything. Not having done this before, I didn't want to make a real dumb shot and just have some animal suffer. So we made a good, clean shot, went quick, and I was elated. Like, archery is just my passion. It's the first time getting to use it for a hunting experience, and it's just so bloody exciting.
Mission accomplished right there. That's why we spend all summer long doing what we do and preparing is for that moment and that reaction and seeing somebody that excited about taking a big old whitetail buck.
Congratulations, Lucas. That was another successful entry in the Yamaha Whitetail Diaries. Hey, thanks for watching. Join us next week, won't you, for another exciting entry in the Yamaha Whitetail Diaries. This season on the Yamaha Whitetail Diaries.
If you'd like to keep up with the Yamaha Whitetail Diaries crew, see some of the behind-the-scenes action, as well as be eligible to win some of the prizes, such as the gear we use in the field, it's simple. Go to our Facebook page and give us a like, and one lucky person each year will join us in the field for a great hunt.
Don't even try it. You ain't catching me for no blooper clip. Because I am the man.
He's a walking, living blooper clip.